Welcome to the 98% Life After Prison podcast, a show dedicated to the vast majority of incarcerated individuals in North Carolina who are eventually going to be released back into our communities. Last week, we featured an episode about the all-too-common intersection between mental illness and incarceration. Today, we're following up with a conversation April had with Felicia McPherson as part of her series On a Mission with a Purpose. April first got to know Felicia when they were both serving time at the women's prison in Raleigh. Since then, Felicia has gone on to become a licensed counselor and a certified peer support specialist specializing in reentry and domestic violence. She also serves on the executive board of NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Illness. Let's hear about her extraordinary journey.
Hello, this is the 98% Life After Prison, July 30th, 2024. I have a special guest with me today. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, can you state your name for us, ma'am?
My name is Felicia McPherson. How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. All is well. So tell me a little bit about the work that you do.
I am currently a North Carolina certified peer support specialist, as well as a North Carolina licensed clinical mental health counselor.
Sounds cool.
Some days.
So tell me what makes you so passionate about your work.
Being that I am a returning citizen, one of the greatest, probably the only great thing about formerly being incarcerated was that it was the first time that I received the mental health care that I needed. And a part of that process was very cumbersome because my therapist had no idea who I was culturally or no idea how to address my barriers and challenges and my situations and circumstances because she didn't know anything about me culturally. And through the years of treatment, through the years of support groups, I often wondered how I could have been supported better if I had someone that knew anything about my culture. Me as a Black woman, me as a person that was incarcerated. And I wanted to be that person. I wanted to be that therapist. I wanted to be that support in the community. So I had to become what I knew I needed.
Yeah, that makes sense. So can you tell me a little bit about what led to your incarceration?
Domestic violence, anger management issues, and cultural biases. Cultural bias, a lot came along with being a little dark-skinned girl in the South, in a Southern Baptist community. Not being heard, believed, or acknowledged when there was sexual inappropriateness in my family, in the church. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, that happens a lot. That's a lot to process and take in, but It's good that you not only work through that, now you're able to help others work through that as well. So not to bring up any bad things, but that's just a part of life. I am told that you were in an accident that almost ended your life.
Yes. After incarceration, after over a decade in the Department of Corruption, I was released, started working, found out about peer support, found out about NAMI, which is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, just living my best life. And I got into a car fire by accident and ended up in a coma for 6 months in the UNC Burn Center for 9 months, 5 years of treatment rehabilitation, which led to 5 years on disability. And during that time, I had formulated an attitude in prison of what I can't do, but what can I do? And that's when I became a volunteer with NAMI full-time while in treatment to rehab, and here I am.
Cool. And you said you told me once about the story about the socks when you were in the hospital.
Oh my gosh. So my sock story. While I was in the hospital, again, I was bandaged from head to toe. I was on dialysis. The only part of my body that could be touched by anyone was my feet. And at that time, Dorothy and David Smith were the vice president and president of NAMI Durham. And they came in and put NAMI socks on my feet, letting me know that recovery was still possible, that I was going to be okay, that they were there for me, and that whatever they could do, they would do. And they did.
NAMI is a very good organization. So you've done so much and you're doing so much. Do you have any future plans, or is this where the story ends?
No, it can't be where it ends because, again, with these setbacks as far as incarceration and being disabled, literally disabled. I'm talking about handicap sticker disabled. Learning how to walk, learning how to talk, coming off dialysis, regaining my self-confidence, my self-worth. There's got to be more. I've got to finish the book. I've got to finish the autobiography. And I've got to keep living. And with all that, I've got to keep enjoying relationships, making new relationships, and just living.
Yeah. Yes.
And I love to travel. Just came back from St. Kitts. So that's a part of my wellness. That's a part of my wellness. I love having a passport. I love using my passport. I'm over 50 now. So life is real different. It's real different. My values have changed as far as what is important. Quality time with people that really care about me, that I really care about, that I value, that value me, that see me as my energy, as my spirit, as my outgoingness, not just my scars.
Yeah. Well, it's good to turn your scars into stars.
Yes.
And you have truly done that. Well, I appreciate your time with me and us here today, and just look forward to seeing what you're going to do in the future.
Thank you. So do I.
So can you tell us where to find NAMI on the website?
Yes, NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, at NAMI.org. We have NAMI on the state level, on the affiliate level, and for any peer or peer leader, we also have the NAMI Peer Leadership Council, which I am currently elected as the chair for the state. So come on, find us on NAMI.org, and let's do some great work together.
All right, let's do it. So thank you all for joining me with the 98% Life After Prison. See you next time. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed April's interview. Felicia McPherson is certainly a woman of indomitable spirit, and I love the way she articulates so clearly the importance of lived experience. Join us next week when we feature a personal conversation between a father and son about what it was like to grow up without a father because he was incarcerated. Until then, be well and stay cool.